for one important time of day, and that is right after our theology talk in the afternoons. We have an hour discussion, and we separate students out based on age rather than on church at that point. We do that because we want them to process the theology talk that they've just gone through at a level that's age appropriate for them and in a way that they can all participate. And so we will go through the list, we'll split the students up middle school groups, high school groups, and then we will assign you to be a leader or a co-leader of one of those groups. We want you to kind of all have the same training to be able to kind of lead groups well. We give you a discussion guide each day to walk you through this. The discussion guides sometimes are in the book. Hopefully they will be this year. Sometimes we hand them to you on a day-by-day basis, and we kind of set you free to lead your group. But the way that your group actually works, the way your group really gels over the course of that week together, because it's the same group every day in the same space, that really is up to you in a lot of ways. And I want to give you some tips on how to kind of create a culture out of a small group that really allows students to share together well. Up on the screen, I'll go through some stuff. Leading small groups with minimal chaos and maximum effect. And if you have done any kind of small group work, putting kids together in a circle and talking, you got 8 to 10 kids, that's what I mean by a small group, then you know that it's sometimes very difficult to build trust, it's difficult to get kids to speak. And a lot of that is not just the personality of the kids that are part of the group, but rather the way that you set up the group, the way that you've arranged before they ever show up in the room, the success or failure of what's about to happen. And we often don't recognize that just the way that you create seating, the way that you create lighting, the way that you create a feel of warmth when kids come into the room will either allow them to open up or it will push them away from that. So I want to give you some ways to think about doing that. Kids experience a lot of anxiety. We know that anxiety disorders among teenagers have risen eightfold in the last 2 decades. Some of that is because of better diagnosis, but a lot of it is due to the fact that there's living a culture that produces anxiety. So kids are experiencing social anxiety all the time. It's part of teenage existence to feel socially anxious about being around other people. Our goal in any kind of group setting is to actually try to reduce the social anxiety, because the number one thing that is blocking great discussion and great engagement is not a squirrely kid or a kid that doesn't want to talk or a shy kid. Those are all actually defense mechanisms around the fact that you're feeling social anxiety. So if we can lower the level of social anxiety that you feel, you're going to create a much healthier climate to do that. So in reality, the success of a lot of your group work that you do at Collide is going to be based on what happens before they ever enter the room. For example, right now, one of my distractions outside is whoever's hammering out here. Okay, and that's the kind of thing you're going to face. I've had a group of middle schoolers, they'd all be like, do this and this and this. So we got to come up with some tactics to help actually reduce the distractions, because what is happening when you have distractions is you've got kids that are anxious. They're anxious about doing this, being together, and therefore they want any possible excuse they have to be distracted and do something else. And so it's not actually that sound is actually all that interesting. It's that they're so anxious and looking for any escape from kind of the anxiety of the circle. So we want to lower the anxiety of the circle, but also take care of the distractions that might pull us away. So a couple things you got to do. One is to kind of prepare your location. You've got to anticipate what those distractions are going to be in any given location, and then you've got to try to work to alleviate them. The other thing to think about is thinking about creating mood through crafting lighting or decor, or you can do it through music in your room, engaging in conversation, get them talking to one another. All of that is going to reduce the social anxiety that kids bring with them, and they're going to make the decision of the first 8 seconds, like, yeah, this is a good place to be. I'm going to be okay here. Small group rules of order. These are 4 rules that we found to be really effective, pretty much in any small group, but very effective here at Collide. Number 1 is what set your stays here. So if people share in this group, we're not going to go outside and talk about what James said. Can you believe what James said here? We're not going to do that. If I want to talk about what James said with James, I'm going to talk with James about it. But we're not going to talk about it outside. There are some exceptions to that. Okay? If you come to group and you share about somebody who has physically or sexually abused you, hurt you. If you come and talk about somebody that you've hurt, or you talk about the fact that you want to hurt yourself, then you need to know that they love you enough to do something about that. If you decide to answer, then I expect what you have to say is the honest truth. It's not the Bible school answer, the Sunday school answer, or whatever you think that everyone else wants to hear, but it's the truth about where you're at, what you actually think and believe in, and where you are. So be honest or be quiet. I'll try to get you to answer the question. I'll ask you a couple times, but if you want to pass, that's fine. But it's about the honesty of saying how you really are. Third thing, be here or be somewhere else, but don't be here and be somewhere else at the same time. Or be here and be somewhere else at the same time on your device. Okay? At Fly, we have a pretty strict technology policy to have kids put those things out of sight and out of the way. There are times a day that we ask them to bring it out. It's not followed strictly by some people. We would hope that you would encourage your students to do that. If it becomes a problem, then we will tell them to go put them away. They should never, ever have them outside their rooms for any reason, unless they're just strictly taking pictures. And that goes for us as well. We try to turn off devices as much as we can to stay away from that for the duration of the week. The technology policy in your packet you can take a look at if you read why we do it, what it entails. But we want them to be focused, be here, rather than zoned out. So we're asking kids, hey, in this hour time, be here, be attentive to what's going on, listen to what other people are saying, rather than zoning out. The fourth thing is love one another by listening. It's the best way you can show that you actually care and value someone else as a human being and as God's creation, by listening to what they have to say. And one of the ways that you can listen to them is by looking at them when they're talking, or by responding, with a head nod, or being ready to respond to what they've said. We love by listening. Those four rules, you go over them on day one with students, and really set a great tone for the group. And I would encourage you to remind them of those every day.